News that impacts you and your community. 13 on your side late night starts now.
We begin tonight with a warning about the latest drug being found in people who've died from overdoses in Michigan. It's called Xylazine. 13 on your side's Micah Cho spoke with local health officials. And Micah, what is Xylazine?
Juliet, xylazine is an animal or horse tranquilizer, and it's being mixed in with drugs like fentanyl to help make those feelings of having a high last longer.
Now in 2022, we've seen 8 deaths related to it. That rate increase going from 1 to 8 with our population in Berrien County, Michigan, we have seen the highest rate increase in the state.
Berrien County Health Officer Guy Miller explains their area is now being impacted by the drug called xylazine.
It was originally created by the medical community to sedate an animal so you could perform some sort of surgery on it, right? We're finding that in some illicit drug use now, and people with substance use disorders. We're finding it's being laced in some of their product.
Miller says they're seeing an increase in overdoses involving xylazine, and they're not the only ones.
So xylazine is something that's been in the opioid drug supply on the East Coast in the continental United States for the last about 3 to 4 years. We're more recently starting to see it come into the Midwest.
Dr. Colleen Lane, medical director of addiction medicine at Corewell Health West, says the drug is starting to show up in Kent County, too. Xylazine, a horse tranquilizer, is often paired with opioids, including fentanyl, to make any sort of high last longer.
It has started to contaminate a lot of the drug supply, especially on the East Coast in Philadelphia and Baltimore are a couple of the places in the United States, the continental United States, that are the hardest hit. And what I mean by contamination is that it is found in the majority of the opioid or illicit opioid drug supply.
Lane adds there are dangers of combining opioids with other drugs like xylazine to treat when it comes to overdoses.
Unfortunately, Narcan does not work to counteract the effect of xylazine. So xylazine is a sedative agent. So what we are seeing in cases of people who have an accidental overdose with fentanyl and xylazine is that people are Narcan resistant, meaning the Narcan itself is not enough to save that person's life.
Also important to note, xylazine is not FDA approved for use in people. In the newsroom, Micah Cho, 13 on your side.